Of course, we can't host guests in our sukkah this year, so we are welcoming guests into our virtual sukkah. Tonight is a little different than the last 3 nights, and we're welcoming 6 of our teen-centered teens. All of them are on our leadership council actually this year. I'll just go around and introduce them. This is maybe you can wave when I say this is Talia and Eva and Leah Corsandi and Georgiana and Davina and Sama. And the reason that we've invited them is these teens have created, first of all, we're proud of them because they're from Sinai Temple, and they've created a organization called LA Kids for Change. Maybe organization isn't the right word, and I'll invite maybe Georgiana to share first just a little bit about LA Kids for Change. And Georgiana, if you want to start by telling us how LA Kids for Change came to fruition.
Yeah, so basically we actually came up with the idea for it at a meeting at Sinai Temple, I think a year ago maybe. But it was basically just an idea. But when we became involved with the Jewish Federation, I was able to get a grant from them for $1,500. And I told the girls about it, and we were all super excited to expand our club and make it maybe more of like an actual thing where we can make real change. So it's basically to help foster care youth in our community in Los Angeles. That's why it's called LA Kids for Change. And we raise money and educate people in our community and in our school about how we can help and how we can raise awareness for the issues that they face.
And that initial meeting at Sinai, was this during high school? Was it connected to it? Sama, do you want to comment on that?
Yeah, so we were in, I forgot which class. If anyone remember?
It was an Israel class.
Okay, so we were in one of the high school classes, and our project for that day was sort of to come up with like an organization, or just like, yeah, basically like an organization, and we had to come up with like a mission and basically like work out some of the details. And yeah, I mean, it started at high school, so I think that's pretty cool.
That is cool. I'm particularly pleased to hear that. You know, we're just kind of on the cusp of a new set of high school classes, so it's pretty amazing to see something come to fruition from that. Why foster care youth? Why was that your focus? Davina, do you want to share a little bit?
Yeah, I'd love to. So, the 6 of us are all Jewish. We've all been at Sinai for quite some time now. I've had my bat mitzvah in 2017. So I've learned about Judaism a lot at Sinai, and I learned that, the community and everything around it is very family oriented. So learning about foster care and, the children that are in it who are our age and do not have that community and family, it's just heartbreaking. And it's like something that I take personal due to my religion and my Jewish identity. So that's why I am so passionate about it.
Does somebody else also want to share about why foster care? Yeah, Talia.
Sure. For me, definitely like Davina, what she said is extremely on point, and I'm sure like I definitely feel the same way. But aside from that, I think I know that I live a very privileged life, and I'm so grateful for that. But I think, when you take a look at the foster youth and what they go through and the challenges they face, it's like this doing LA Kids for Change and what we do was a way to get out of that bubble that I live in and that we all live in, and kind of look at how other people, what their lives are like and what they may need. So just knowing that I'm not isolating myself from that other world or whatever is going on, and I'm playing an active role in helping them and seeing what they need, that just was really what made this topic and this mission so important for me.
Mm-hmm. And I saw even Leah, you had something you wanted to add too.
Yeah, adding on to that, because
by the way, do you want to introduce yourself just so everybody knows who's Eva
right.
and who's Leah?
Oh yeah, I'm Eva and I'm Leah. Yes, glad we cleared that up. Okay. Yeah, so I really agree with that, especially because of my Jewish community and all of that. And what I think is especially hits really hard with me is the holidays, because like Yom Kippur and Rosh Hashanah and Hanukkah, and especially like now, because this is when like all the holidays are coming out, like Thanksgiving and everything like that. I always spend it with my family, and family is such a big important value that I have. And so when we went to visit Maryville, which is a group home in December, we talked about the holidays, and it was kind of it was sad because these girls don't have anyone to go to during the holidays. The administration there, the attendees, they leave to their families. So it was like, if we could make any difference in their lives and their welfare, then of course we would jump on that right away. So that's basically what this is.
Thanks, Eva. Does anybody else want to talk about that trip to Maryvale? Yeah, Georgiana.
Yeah, so just like a little bit more background. We came up with the idea because obviously we were having a meeting. We were discussing exactly what Eva was talking about and how lucky we are. And we decided to have a drive. I think it was actually Davina's idea to come up with this like holiday drive. And we decided that we would, collect a bunch of gifts and everything to donate, and necessities, all that kind of stuff. I got a connection to St. John's, and they actually, or Tower St. Imaging, I think, just donated a bunch of gifts, like thousands of dollars worth. So I was really happy about that. And we all had our moms drive there with us, and we got like a mini tour. It wasn't really the full tour because we were just there for, I don't know, maybe just a couple hours. We were spending most of the time unloading all of these gifts that we were so happy to have gotten. And they kept telling us, the people that were working there kept telling us how grateful they are that we put in all this work to help them. And it really was a special experience. And I'm really glad that we were able to do that for them and learn from that.
Did you get to meet any of the foster kids?
Since we're all under 18, I think there's like laws behind that. They don't allow us to meet them in person, but we were able to meet the staff. Now that everything's kind of more online, we're hoping that we can get in communication with them and maybe have a Zoom with some of the girls to get some kind of more insight as to what their lives are really like and what we can do to help them.
So after Maryvale, and you had that drive, what has LA Kids for Change been doing? What are you doing now? Talia, I see you had your hand up.
Sure, I can kind of briefly go over that. So one of our main challenges was, how are we going to adapt what we wanted to do in the future to an online format or something that was safe during the pandemic. And we teamed up with Maryville again because we thought they're a clear resource that we can reach out to and help out with. And we talked to them. We were like, hey, what do the people, the youth in the foster care system need right now during such a vulnerable time? And they said a lot of the girls in the group home can't access hygiene products that they need right now. So what we did was we created an Amazon wish list of different products, hygiene products, and we shared the link to our community, and they were able to order stuff from their home, and it would directly go to Maryville. And accompanying that, we had all of our club members make a little video, and each person had their own part advertising the event and kind of explaining what we were trying to do. And Davina did an awesome job kind of putting that and making that into the beautiful video that it was. And it was just a great way to get everyone connected during, Corona, and make change, even though our plans were put on a different path than what we originally wanted to do.
Yeah, Leah.
Yeah, exactly what Tali said. Like, that was a great moment. It was amazing to see our community come together in like such a hard time. And in addition, like, our club members have been amazing. Like, during the school year, we've been like in communication, and we actually had our first club meeting of the year at school today, which was very fun. It was online through Zoom, but it was a great turnout. And it's just so like heartwarming to see this many people wanting to come get our community together and like make a change, especially now. So it was like amazing to see all our club members.
And the club is an LA Kids for Change club.
Yes, we expanded it to our classmates at Pali. Just expanding on Leah's idea about community, we really couldn't have done any of the events we did when it comes to the holiday drive or the COVID drive or anything like that without, our community, our Jewish community, our Persian community, our school community. None of this would have been possible without them. And it's just such an amazing thing to see how they are also able to come in on this mission with us.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Georgiana.
Yeah, just really quick. Also, especially switching on to the online format, a big thing that we're trying to do is expand our social media, because obviously a major part of our mission is to educate our community. So we're trying to post more and just like get our word out a little bit. And then in addition, I wrote the Jewish Journal article when the Jewish Federation reached out to me about it. It just came out. We're really all happy with all the work we've put in, and we're excited to be, working for the rest of the year and as doing all the work we can to make a change.
Yeah, and if you haven't seen the Jewish Journal article, if you go to jewishjournal.com, it's published this week. So you can read a little bit more of LA Kids for Change there. Eva, you had something you wanted to add to that too?
Yeah, I just wanted to say, like, for our plans in the future and what we've been doing right now, especially like on the online format, a big goal of ours is just reaching out. So getting as many people to join our club, getting as many people to see our Instagram, to follow us on Instagram and Facebook, which you can, by the way. It's just at LA Kids for Change, Instagram and Facebook. So yeah, it's basically just, we want to get as much outreach and reach not only like for our club and how many people are a part of our club, but also for how many people we can spread awareness about the foster care system too. So during one of the events that we did, Leah actually put together, like, we made a infographic sort of thing on Instagram, and Leah was able to promote it through her treasurer ways. Do you want to talk about that? Oh yeah, right. So basically, one of our main missions at LA Kids for Change is like spreading awareness about the foster care system, because there's so many things that go overlooked and that people don't really know. And I feel like right now it's such a vulnerable time that people need to understand what's really happening in the foster care system. So I made like an infographic, and I really like dove into important topics about the foster care system that I felt people didn't really know about. And I made it cute, and I advertised it so people, like, it spread out to a multitude of people. I think over 1,000 people saw it, which was really cool. And I was able to basically express how important it is for us to really help the foster care system through that, which was really cool.
Sama. Oh, Georgiana, I saw you had something else you wanted to add, and then I have a question for Sama.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt. I was just going to say, I just realized we didn't really introduce ourselves and our positions. If you guys want to do that.
Why don't you start?
Oh, okay. I'm one of the co-presidents. I'm Georgiana. I basically oversee everybody and make sure our projects are running smoothly. And I'm a lot of what I do is communications and writing and things like that.
Okay. Davina?
Hi, I'm Davina. I'm also the co-president. So basically, I'm like Georgie. I oversee what's going on in our organization and club at Pali. I specialize in the technological aspect of our club when it comes to our website, videos, stuff like that.
Mhm. Sama?
Hi, I'm Sama. I am also a co-president. Same thing as Davina and Georgie, oversee everything. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, Talia?
Hi guys, my name is Talia. I'm the vice president. My job is pretty much, aside from being a point person to help out the co-presidents, I'm also just here to make sure that the club is up and running and that foundational wise we're doing good and we're making sure that we are planning things accordingly and being really smart and kind of on top of things as we go forward with, even though because we're kind of a smaller organization as of now, so just as we grow.
Thank you. And Leah and Eva?
Hi, I'm Eva. I am the secretary for the club, so I take meeting minutes, I take notes on whatever we're doing. I work closely with Georgie on communications. So yeah.
I'm Leah. I'm the treasurer. I basically manage the funds that come in and out of our club and fundraising. Like for example, I manage the grant and like come up with new innovative ways to fundraise.
Excellent. A belated reintroduction. Georgiana, thanks for that reminder. Sama, question for you. Where do you hope LA Kids for Change is in, let's say, 3 years? What do you hope the organization looks like?
Okay, yeah. So I'm hoping definitely to expand a lot more. Maybe like if everyone's open to it, like expand to other schools and like just get the word out, get our name out. And hopefully we can do that in 3 years. Increase or like grow our social media platform, gain followers, yeah.
Mm-hmm. We can go around. I know this is a question I think everybody has an opinion on. So we'll start with Georgiana.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, we're gonna be graduated by then, and we're the founders of the club, so we're hoping to maybe pass on our ideas in our club to some new students at our school. So as far as our school goes, I think that's what our plan is. And then in terms of social media, definitely what Sama said, trying to grow our platform just so that more people are educated and informed about what's going on in the foster care system.
Talia?
I hope, like, definitely, I just want us to, in 3 years, know that we've made an impact in whatever way we can. As of now, we've been very closely working with Maryvale, but I hope that in the future we expand beyond that. And obviously, and like as we grow, we have more of the capability to make a bigger impact and reach out to more people and educate more individuals in our community, and just know that we have, with all of the work that we've been doing, it's making a positive kind of result.
Mm-hmm. Davina?
Yeah, just like what Talia said, when we graduate from Pali after high school, our job at LA Kids for Change is not over. We are going to continue this because it is something that we're all very passionate about. Like she said, we want to expand farther from just Maryville, but we will still be working closely with them by making connections and just doing as much as we can, especially since in 3 years we'll be adults, and that gives us more opportunities.
And Eva and Leah?
Yeah, so our whole, purpose of this club is to create tangible change in our community. So I really hope that in 3 years there is a person out there that's like, these people helped me in this way, because that would really just make everything worthwhile, like all the hard late nights, all the worrying about what's going to happen and what we're doing and if we're doing it correctly. I really think that's what I'm looking forward to most.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I completely agree with everything everyone said. Maryvale is a very, very important, I carry so much pride that they were able to kind of accept us and be there for us as our first project that we kind of took on. not that they're like a project, but they kind of accepted us with open arms and said, okay, this is like what you guys can do. And we did that and we fulfilled our duties and it was amazing. But I hope to expand our realm farther than Maryvale. I think there's so much in Los Angeles, especially. We're a very like largely populated foster care system in Los Angeles County. So I hope to expand our reach.
I have a few pictures that I'm gonna show. We have 5 pictures and 5 Zoom boxes. So we'll do, how about each person can explain one of these pictures. So hold on, I'm gonna pull it up. And okay, here's the first one. Hold on, everybody. Great. Okay. How about Davina? Okay, what's happening in this picture?
Okay, so as you can see, we're all wearing masks because we do not want to spread the virus. But here we are giving out our merch to our club members, and some of the people in our Zoom are wearing them right now. Sama, our co-president, worked very hard to get all our club members to wear these merch. And we use money from the Jewish Federation and donations in order to do this. And our proceeds went to foster care causes.
Mm-hmm. Are they still available for purchase?
They are. We do not have any in stock currently, but you can definitely buy them if you want one.
Right, and anybody can get in touch with me from this interview if you're watching, and we'd be happy to find one for you. Okay, Georgiana. Let's see. Let me get this picture up. So what is happening in this picture?
Yeah, so this was when we had we were all hanging out, we're all best friends, and we all came to Salma's house to do a little LA Kids for Change photo shoot for our Instagram. This was when we just kind of started trying to expand our Instagram. We made it a long time ago, probably over a year ago, I think. But we were just recently kind of keeping it updated and everything. And we took a couple pictures. I think this one is so cute. We all look like we're having a lot of fun, which we were. And that was basically that.
Okay, Eva and Leah, what's happening in this picture?
Oh, I love this picture. So this is when we visited Maryville and Deborah? No, Erin. That was Erin, and she was giving us a tour and explaining to us what was going on, what their facilities were like in Maryville. And yeah, basically she talked to us about their lives, about what we can do to help, basically gave us like a rundown about Maryville, which was super, super educational. We all had little pamphlets about Maryville, and it was super, super exciting to really indulge ourselves in their lives and Maryville itself.
Okay, Sama, the next 2 pictures are kind of small, but hopefully we can see them anyway. Can you see this picture, Sama?
Yeah, I can.
What's going on?
So this is right down my street. This is right before we went to Maryvale. We had 2 cars completely filled with gifts from a bunch of different places. And it was really early in the morning. I think not really early, but early for me, 8 o'clock. And I just remember that day being I was so excited. I was looking forward to it all week. It was just a day in December. We packed everything in and we went down to Maryville.
And Talia, let me pull up. So what's happening in this picture?
So in this photo, we had just gone out of our cars and we were at Maryvale with all of the gifts, and we had to load all of the carts with everything that we brought, all of the donations, and we're kind of standing in front of them, but they were jam-packed, and this is right before we started kind of trying to haul them into the main room and unload them into Maryvale. And we just were taking a couple photos for some memories, and this is when we first saw the facility for the first time.
Wow. And was that surprising when you saw that facility for the first time?
Yeah, Maryvale is so like it's such a organized and well put together kind of place, very peaceful and mellow, a well-oiled machine, and props to them for providing such a beautiful environment for the girls that are staying at the group home and their staff.
Georgiana?
Yeah, I just remembered a really fun memory from that day that I thought was really funny. So we were finally getting out of the car after like a couple hours of driving, and we met with the lady that was going to guide us. And she came out with like this little cart, and she saw all the stuff that we had, and she was like, "Oh my God, I had no idea that you had all this stuff." And then she had all of her coworkers come bring like not five, like 3 more carts. And we were all loading them up. It was just really funny. And I also want to add that last picture, I put it up in our Jewish Journal article if you want to check it out.
Great plug for the article. Yes, Leah.
I just wanted to add something really fast, that Maryvale does something really great where they really focus on the mental health of the people staying there. So they had a lot of like therapists, mental health resources, trauma resources, which was really, really great to learn about at Maryvale. So I think they're a very, very important place to learn about. So yeah, if you guys ever want to learn about Maryvale, I suggest doing that.
Nice. Thanks, Leah. So last question, maybe Georgia, you can start answering it. If you want to support LA Kids for Change, not you, Georgiana, you're already well supporting it, but for our community, the LA community, if I know now nationally, even internationally, we have people watching our videos from Sinai, their Sinai Temple videos. So if somebody wanted to support LA Kids for Change, how could they do that?
Yes, so definitely follow us on our social medias at LA Kids for Change. And we have obviously done a lot of drives in the past, and we have a lot more planned for the year. So definitely when we do those, if you're following us on Instagram, you'll see us post about our events and how you can donate, and just any other ways you can help. Educating yourself is also really, really important. And also, if you ever want to reach out to us, our email is lakidsforchange at gmail.com, I believe.
Did you say lakidsforchange at gmail.com?
Yeah, that's our email. So if you ever want to reach out, if you have any other questions or anything, and want to know how to help, definitely contact us.
Thank you. Sama?
Also, you can go to our website, check out our website. It's currently right now under construction, but we're getting it done. But still, go check out our website. It's a great way to like know more about us.
Mm-hmm.
And it's lakidsforchange.org if you ever want to check it out.
And Leah?
I just wanted to add, if any of you guys don't have Instagram, we also have a Facebook page, and that's just LA Kids for Change. Yeah, you can just look that up and follow us there. Also, we have a Venmo. I don't know if that counts, but if you ever want to Venmo us, it's also just LA Kids for Change. Kind of surprising, but yeah.
Also, I just want to say really quick, because this is a question we get a lot. If you are looking for us on social media, the LA Kids for Change, the 4 is not the number 4. I mean, it's FOR, because I just know a lot of people get confused a little bit.
Sama?
All right. Also, another way to support us is when we restock our merch. I'm currently wearing. You can go buy that. That definitely helps us a lot. Yeah. Yeah,
we have crew necks, t-shirts in various colors, and we might be coming out with more. So definitely.
And Davina?
Yeah, so another big way to support us is just reposting or resharing our posts on, believe it or not, at LA Kids for Change on Instagram. So that's a big way, especially since our mission is to educate our community about the foster system.
Amazing. And I'll also put in a plug if you're watching this and you're a teen or you have teens at home. We are starting a new series for high school starting on the 18th. That's where this got started. Who knows, what else is going to grow from high school. And also Sama and Georgiana are spearheading a mental health workshop as part of a personal welfare series. At the end of October 25th. So if you want more information about that, you can email me or look at the email me to get the Teen Center monthly email. Okay, so Talia, Davina, Georgiana, Eva, Leah, and Sama, thank you for coming tonight. LA Kids for Change, our guest in our Sukkah. Check out the Jewish Journal email. I'll ask if any of you have any last words, any wishes, for your Sinai Temple community, your teen community. Yeah, Sama.
I just really want to say thank you so much for having us. Like, it's really been great. Like, thank you so much.
Yeah, this is fun. I mean, how could we not? You came out of high school, you came out of Sinai Temple, and you're doing great things in the world. So it's a pleasure to welcome you into our virtual sukkah. Davina, I saw you had your hand up too.
Yeah, I just wanted to say I'm so grateful for the Sinai community. Without you guys, we wouldn't have this organization to begin with, or my Jewish education or anything like that. So I just wanted to say thank you so much for providing me with this community, and I love so much.
Wow, I literally got chills when you said that. Yeah. Okay, Georgiana.
Yeah, I just wanted to thank you so much for giving us this opportunity and encourage everyone to reach out and get involved with our program. Thank you.
And Eva and Leah.
Yeah, we are very, very, very excited for what's to come in the future and how we're gonna work with Sinai Temple and you guys, and because it's honestly been such a great connection to have and has made tremendous change, positive impacts on my life. And I'm sure I speak for everyone when I say that we are very grateful and very thankful for everything that's happened.
Yes, I agree. The support has been amazing. I also encourage everyone watching to go learn about the foster care system. Maybe there's something that you don't know. Maybe there's something that you want to take on as well, and will encourage you to spread change in your community.
Talia?
Sure. So yeah, thank you guys so much. Just Sinai and the Jewish community has just been such a backbone for us and always so supportive. And I hope just hearing from us and our ideas and how we got started, that if there's anything you guys are passionate about or want to put your heart and souls into, just go ahead and do it. See where it lands you, and you never know, you may become an organization, you may be making change somehow. So I just encourage you guys all to explore your passions and see where it takes you guys.
Thank you. Well, on that note, we'll say so long for tonight. Moadim l'simcha and Chag Sameach to everybody. And yeah, reach out to LA Kids for Change for more info. Okay, thanks for joining us.